Well, I thought I'd leave a quick video. I kind of forgot about this car. And I think I finished it last year. And this was quite unique. I had some leftover parts from my cigarette car. So I had some underframe sections left over from a Frateschi car. And I always wanted to make one of these TCTs. And now I'm going to start scoping out a couple more model die casting kits to make a few more. So the tank itself is actually model die casting, and then out of styrene shapes and sheets I made this long dome, recovered the dome piece from the MDC kit, and I want to say the vents were Details West locomotive vents. The ladder here was from a model die casting caboose. They usually give you quite a bit of ladder length when you build the caboose kit, and I had a couple of them. I have like 4 of them left over, so I cut some rungs out and bent it inwards and then put it down into the tank of the car. Most of the decals are Decal Du Carleos, except for the TCT, and the road number is by microscale. And actually that smaller T right there is actually prototypical. I'm going to focus in here. And usual Katie, I want to see these were 518 trucks. My usual Katie couplers. So this would be a car that you'd normally see on the broad gauge line. I never really had too much interest in the broad gauge line. I was more interested in the metric. But to keep everything simple, I'm modeling everything in HO. And the problem with modeling metric and broad gauge is if I was to model broad gauge or even metric would be HOM, HON 3.5. I don't know too many people, I don't know anybody in the United States that has HON 3.5, even in Brazil too. I don't know too many people that have it. So I kind of decided that keep things simple, I would keep everything in HO status. So this way, if I'm ever invited to somebody's house to run a train, or I'm invited to a club, I don't have to worry, about my trains not being able to run on the tracks. If I keep everything HO, I can go anywhere and do anything I want. Of course, there's some nitpickers out there, and some of them just don't understand. Model railroading is a hobby to me, and I'd rather take a girl to a movie, spend some time with her, and spend some time with my dogs. If I'm going to sit there and model everything 110% down to the bone, I'd be 10 years dead before I'd even build a layout. So a lot of things, there's a few things in model railroading you got to overlook. And it's just, I see some of these modern day model railroaders that want everything ready to run, and it's just like I read these forums and everybody just nitpicks on these engines, and it's just quite amazing. These locomotives are $300-400 now. I used to pay $27 for a locomotive, maybe $30 or $40 in detail parts, a couple bucks in paint, and I spent time building the thing. And, when you build those locomotives and freight cars, you learn your way around a locomotive and a freight car. And it actually helped me progress to get a job in the rail industry, because I knew what a triple valve was. I knew what everything was on a freight car. It's just like these modern day railroaders, these modern day model railroaders, they're just like getting under my skin. It's like, oh, the 6 rivets are missing on the engine. Who cares? It's a toy. It's a toy. Even this is a toy. Even though I spent time building it, it's still a toy. But I don't know. But anyways, I thought I'd post this tank car. This is quite a unique tank car. You know, it's a model die casting tank put onto a Frateschi underframe. The bolsters have been rebuilt to accept the KD trucks. You know, redid the mounting pads for the KD couplers. But overall, I think it turned out pretty dang good. And I'm going to try to get me maybe 2 or 3 model die casting kits so I can do this car a couple more times. May even wind up molding the tank. Kind of make it a little easier, because I'll tell you, I hate paying $40 for an Athearn tank car that I'm going to tear apart. I'd rather get one on eBay for $8. You know, an old model die casting kit. Maybe I might just actually mold the dome out of resin and go from there. But as usual, I'm still building, and hopefully one of these days soon I'm going to start putting my bench work together that I actually started for my model railroad. Alright, I'm out. Everybody have a good day. Bye.